Hi, it's Michael, and I'm here to show you how to use crafting tables and stoves to make items for your pets on Webkinz next. Now, I've already added these 4 crafting tables to my room: a crafting table, sewing machine, drafting table, and workbench. And I've also added a stove. Now, you can buy all of these at the W shop. You can buy crafting tables in the furniture section of the shop under tables. There is the workbench, the drafting table, the crafting table, and the sewing machine. You can buy stoves in the kitchen section of the shop. Now, I've already purchased these items and placed them in my room. When you click on one of these tables or a stove, you're going to see along the left side here what you can make using this item. If you click on an arrow button, it'll show you exactly the things that you need in order to craft these items. So in this case, I need wallpaper, wood, paint, and a necklace. Some of these items can be purchased from the W shop, but some, like the wood and the paint, can only be found in crafting bags. Now, crafting bags you can get when you log into your account, when you spin the Wheel of WoW, or you can buy crafting bags, or you can trade crafting bags at the arcade using prize tickets. So I'm going to show you quickly how to get a crafting bag from the arcade, then we'll craft something using one of these tables. So every single time you play a game at the arcade, you're going to earn prize tickets, which you can see up here. I have 153 prize tickets. When I click on the booth right here, it's going to show me what I can trade my tickets for. And as you can see, I can trade a crafting bag for 100 prize tickets. So I'm going to do that now. So I've traded for a crafting bag, and as you can see, the crafting bag has been added to my dock. Let me go back to my house, and I'm going to open the crafting bag to see what we have won. Now, here's my crafting bag in my dock. When I drag it into my room, I'm going to see what materials I've earned and how many of each one I've received. So I have 4 sugar, 4 flour, and 5 spices. I think these are going to come in handy when I use my stove. So let's go over to my stove right now. So I'm going to click on my stove here, and I can see what I can make. So for example, cream of pumpkin soup. I'll need some salt, some pumpkin, and some milk. My apricot jam toast needs sugar. It needs an apricot, which actually you can grow yourself, and you'll need bread. So I've actually already grown 2 apricots. I've received my sugar from my crafting bag, but I'm going to need some bread in order to make this apricot jam toast. So I'm going to go to the W shop, click on the food section of the shop, and find some bread. When I buy it, the bread's going to be added to my dock. Now I'm going to click back on the stove. I'm going to click on the apricot jam toast recipe, and there it is. I'm going to go to the food section of my dock in order to access my bread and the apricots that I've already grown. I'm just going to drag them into the spaces provided. And now I'll still need my sugar. I'm going to click on the specials section of my dock, use the arrow button to scroll to the sugar, and with materials, when I drag it into the stove, it's going to add all 3 materials at once. So there you go. I'm ready now to make my apricot jam toast. When I click on the cook button, all the ingredients are going to be mixed together, and now you're going to see the apricot jam toast that I can feed to my pet. So there's my toast in my dock. I'm going to drag the toast onto my pet for a really special snack. So now the other crafting tables work the exact same way as a stove. You can see along the left side what you can make, and when you click on the arrow buttons, it'll show you exactly what you need to make each item. And here are the different things that you can make on the drafting table. Now let's try making some new wallpaper here. So I really like this royal white wallpaper, and that requires these crafting supplies: the drafting paper, ink, and paint. Now I already have these items, but I do need a sofa from the W shop in order to make that beautiful royal white wallpaper. So I'm going to go to the W shop now. I'm going to look in the furniture section under seating, and I'm going to scroll down until I see that beautiful white couch. There you go. It's the white silk sofa. So I'm going to buy it for 900 Kinz cash. The sofa is going to be added to my dock. And now, once again, when I click on the drafting table and the royal white wallpaper recipe, all I need to do now is drag the piece of furniture and my materials into each slot. So there is the sofa. Here are the paint. Now, once again, I only have to drag it once, and all of the required materials are going to be added. And there is the ink. So now the create button is ready, and when I click on it, again, all the materials are going to be mixed together, and I am going to have made the royal white wallpaper. When I claim it, it's going to be added to my dock. Again, these are items that you can only make using crafting tables and stoves. And now it's in my dock, and when I drag it into my room, my wallpaper will be updated. And look at that, it is beautiful. So actually, here's the fan palm, and this item is pretty unique because as you can see, it requires dirt. Now, dirt cannot be obtained through crafting bags. They actually can only be obtained from harvesting your growing plants. So if you go to the W shop here in the food section and click on growing plants, you'll see the different plants that are available. Now, here is that potted apricot tree. I actually harvested that 2 times in order to get those 2 apricots I needed to create that toast. So now I'm gonna buy this growable pumpkin seeds and I'm gonna plant them outside. All you need to do in order to plant a growing plant is drag it from your dock into your pet's yard. Now, after a few days, these will be ready to harvest. So right now you can see that this pumpkin plant here is ready to be harvested because there's that pumpkin icon appearing over it. When I click on it, the pumpkin will be added to my dock and my plant will be reset, ready for another growth cycle. Now I can harvest a plant 10 times before it will no longer work and be removed from my account. You can always buy another one, but after you harvest a plant 10 times, you'll also be awarded dirt that you can use on your crafting table in order to make a fan palm. So guys, I hope that you try crafting, head to the W shop, pick up one of those crafting tables or stoves, and start making really fun, awesome items for your pets.